Hey everyone, it's Robert and you're watching Sidestep Adventures, and today we have returned to the Mystery Illness Cemetery that, if you remember, I did a video on a while back. And this lady right here died after 14 years of suffering from a mysterious illness. That's what her gravestone says. But we are out here for a different reason today, because on the last video I found a metal tool over here and I found out what it was, and I actually see it. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find it again. This is a tool that was used to level headstones, and also apparently it may have been used to break rock as well, if I recall correctly. So the reason that we're talking about that tool again today is there is another mystery aside from the mystery illness that is associated with this cemetery, and we'll walk over here and look at this. So last time I was out here I pointed this out as an unmarked grave. So since then I actually found out what this was. Let me see if I can get my shadow out of there. There you go, you guys can see all the rocks right there. So what happened was, back in the 1800s, there was a guy who was out here that constructed the stone tombs like this one right here. So this was supposed to look like one of these false crypts over here. And I get asked this question a lot, whether these are above ground burials or not, but these are actually false crypts. The burial is below the surface. So I don't know the proper term for what he would have been, maybe a stonemason or something like that, but anyway, he was out here to build another false crypt, it looks like right here. He just disappeared and left the stonework obviously unfinished, and he also left all of his tools out here. And that was a legend that my good friend and local historian Dan Aiken had told me about this place. And then when he saw the video, he said, oh, you found one of his tools out there, and it kind of confirmed the story about the man who is building the gravestone just disappearing and leaving all of his tools, which is another very old mystery to this place, what happened to him. And I think that was really fascinating, and it's just a neat story that's in time, of a moment that happened in time, that he just left his tools in the grave unfinished. And it really makes you want to know what happened to him, why he just left his tools and the gravestone unfinished. And also, while I was walking around out here, I noticed this too, so I'll point this out to you on camera. I don't think I saw this last time. This looks like another grave out here as well. You can see how the stones are perfectly in a row around this right here, which is grave sized. So I wonder who might be buried right there. That's another mystery out here. I don't really think I looked over here in these woods too much the last time I was here, so we might take a little bitty stroll. I didn't realize how much of a hill this is on. You can see the land just rolls down there, and it is, of course, another beautiful spring day here in Georgia. You guys probably couldn't see it on camera, but a small hawk just flew up in the woods over there. And I'm just out here on the outer perimeter of the cemetery right now, just to see if there was any other graves that I missed or anything like that. And I don't see anything else. I do see a bunch of fieldstone right here that's scattered through the woods. This could have been, I don't think that's a grave. I think that may have been rocks that were dug up one time and just dumped there. Maybe leftovers from the rock wall that's over there. And then we come back around this little path and back up to where the tool is. And I'm really taken by that story. Would love to know more, would love to know what happened to him. And you know, they say that the stone builder still walks these woods at night. Ooh, not really, I just made that up. But I think it's super interesting here that I want to know what happened to him. Let me know what you guys think, your theories on why he just left the grave that he was building, left all of his tools here, disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to him. And this story is from the 1800s. And Dan told me that he had always heard this story about this out here and that he always wondered what happened to him. And so finding that tool just kind of confirmed the story and everything. And also this unfinished grave right here. And it's kind of funny, after filming this video, Dan had asked me before he watched the video, when I told him that I came out here, he asked me if I'd seen the unfinished grave out here. And I told him I didn't, because I didn't recognize that as what that is, an unfinished grave. I hope you guys enjoyed this return trip to the Mysterious Illness Cemetery. And it turns out there's actually 2 mysteries out here. So a really fascinating place and a lot of interesting history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next adventure.